with a 360 camera, while Carl and his lover are saying goodbye to Camille. This long highway in Barangay-Gisa, Cagayan de Oro City, early in the morning of March 3rd. You can see that there are almost no people on the road. Suddenly, someone passed by. As soon as he crossed the road, we were ready for an impact. But instead of crashing, they just stumbled in the wind. There was no impact. While they were about to cross the road, suddenly, it started to rain like rain. What was that? I asked my GF if he was hit by a car. When we turned around, we were about to go back. When we checked ourselves, there was no impact, no sound, nothing happened to us. What or who were they encountering? They bumped into each other in the city. He is also used to say goodbye to the so-called highway even at this time of the night. At that time, there were no more people because there was no sound. There were only gasoline stations. Until someone noticed Carl. I saw him on the other side. I made a turn from 100 to 80, then I made a signal. While he was crossing, he was not looking at the road he was crossing. When he reached the middle of the road, he stopped. For a second, in the middle, I changed lanes to a slow lane so that I wouldn't bump into him. He turned his back on me. And the wind was blowing harder on him. He didn't look like he was just blurry. He didn't run to cross, he ran to me so that we would really crash. We were ready for impact. I was just straight ahead. Instead of turning around, there was a truck. It was parked there. When he bumped into me, I thought he was gone. The action of the person was like he was going to kill himself. Maybe the person was just in trouble. At first, Carl thought that there was something wrong with them. The person who was acting like he was going to crash, he suddenly fell down. Then he was called to the hospital. Since there was no impact, we decided to let go and offer prayers. For that person, the problem might be deep. Are you sure you didn't see or feel anything behind you? Nothing. Maybe let's look at the video. Let's look at it. When he got home, Carl immediately recorded his 360 camera. When I checked the video, I was surprised. I was surrounded. Carl didn't even blink his eyes. Suddenly, he saw something that didn't look like a face. You can't see a 3D blur. It's really different. We had a hard time absorbing what happened. We realized that it wasn't a person. It had a psychological effect afterwards. I looked at the darkness. I thought that someone was looking at me. I felt that he was there. Maybe he joined us and joined the house. Since that experience happened, I started to believe. They exist in this world. Our team went to Barangay-Gisa where the incident took place. There were CCTVs in the area, but none pointed to the road where the incident took place, according to the police. On March 3, 2024, in the early morning, we did not receive any report regarding what was seen on the camera. Our team also asked around that area. It was only a few meters away from the highway. Even then, there were accidents that were recorded in the area. Someone died there and many people were slashed. Even though it's not yet viral, but someone is really feeling it. Many people were injured and slashed here. In their search, they asked a worker in a hardware store. He said that he knows the man who met Carl. Do you know him? Yes, I know him. We've been working together for a long time. The man they found was a close friend of their former colleague, Ikoy. I'm sure that it's him. Even his jacket, even his underwear, it's him. it's 100% him. It's clear that it's him. Our team asked Ikoi's family until they were confronted. Since August, it's been 7 months since he died. Who is Ikoi? Until now, he still hasn't been accepted. He's gone. Is this a ghost? The one who almost got hit by a motorcycle? In your opinion, is Ikoi also in the video? But Ikoi has been dead for more than 7 months after he was hit in the heart. When he was still alive, he often passed by the road where Carl met the mysterious man. He entered the hardware store. His work was on the other side. He really passed by there every day. But are they convinced that Ikoi is the one who almost got hit by a motorcycle? In your opinion, is Ikoi also in the video? We don't believe that there's a ghost coming back. He's young, but if it's really him, I'm happy because he showed up. In their opinion, I have no control on what people will say. I don't know how to edit. I just took it from my 360 camera. Meanwhile, at the request of the residents, our team approached the Archdiocese of Cagayan de Oro City to investigate the incident. I command you to depart without doing harm to all the people passing this road. Carl was also blessed with his motorcycle and house. Now that I have my motorcycle and house, I'm confident. I'm relieved. I pray that God will give me a good heart. To those who travel at night, be careful, especially on the dark parts of the road, so that we won't be disgraced in the blink of an eye.